So Furiosa is an absolute and complete failure in the box office, and you know what? It serves Hollywood well. Guys, welcome to the channel, and it is unfortunate because I think it's a good movie. I liked it. I went to see it to a theater with my kids, with my two oldest sons. So I went to see it in the theater, saw it in the movies, full blown big screen experience. I paid for 3 tickets. You know what? My wife did not want to watch it, so I went with my kids. That's yet another clue as of how detached from reality Hollywood is with all of this crap, all of this. No, women don't want to see Mad Max movies. No, you're not doing this for feminism or for movies. Women don't give a crap about action movies. It is not the demographic. It is not who goes watch these. So who the fuck are you doing this for? And just to show how deranged the woke crowd is, after giving this movie in the review that I did here in the channel for it 4 out of 5 stars, which is arguably, I mean, that is pretty damn good. 4 out of 5? I don't give many movies that much, and yet I gave this one a 4 out of 5. I still had some of these losers criticizing me in the comments. I like the movie, saw it in the theater. 4 out of 5. What else do you want? Now, is Anya Taylor-Joy a good actress? Yes, she is. Is she the perfect cast for it? Maybe not. She's maybe a little bit too thin, a little bit not physically imposing. Charlize Theron, as much as we had to suspend reality there, well, first of all, you actually had Mad Max in the Mad Max movie. Just a little more of a sidekick rather than a lead, but he was there. And Charlize Theron is maybe a little bit bigger, even though she's quite thin and she's not capable of beating any man at anything physical. Maybe a little bit better, but I still liked it. Good enough. Now, what you don't get to do is bullshit us time and time and again. The idea that we have to deal with a Mad Max movie where Mad Max is like he's support actor in his own movie, basically. That was not nice. That was not something we particularly enjoyed. Fury Road is still pretty good, still actually a great movie, even, but it's not what people want. People want to see Mad Max in Mad Max movies, but beyond that, it is how stupid these gender swaps are. Basically, you're just removing Mad Max from the movie, putting Furiosa. That's how you do this. And not only do you do that in the more shitty, bitchy, mediocre, using the famous words of Fury Road, in the most mediocre manner. The Mary Sue perfect girl that never has to, she gets the shit kicked out of her. Really? When was that? You're telling me that Anya Taylor-Joy, of all people, goes through most of her life in the wasteland? She never gets abused. She never gets handled by abusive, degenerate creeps in the wasteland? Really? That's how we're doing Mad Max now? Okay. But they do this with everything. They do this with, we cannot have Star Wars. Can you have Luke Skywalker, Jedi? Dude, no. We can't have that. Right? No, you need a female lead. Who the fuck are they even doing these movies for? My wife did not want to go see this. I had to go with my sons, with my boys, because my wife did not want to see an action movie with any. It is not the damn demographic. Women don't want to watch action movies. Guys watch that, right? That's why you have a demographic that is a lot more better represented with guys as lead action stars, right? That's who goes watch these movies, men. And men want to see other men doing cool hero stuff. Not, oh yeah, women are stronger than men. No, they're not. No, men are stronger. Women are not stronger than men. Men are stronger. Men are faster. Men have quicker reflexes. This is just the way biology works. If you don't like that, go cry to damn evolution or whatever it is, or biology. But that's the way it is. That's simply the way it is. And this bullshit idea that, oh, but feminism and we've never had any female lead. It is all fucking female now. You cannot watch a damn thing without finding more and more of this crap. It is everywhere. You don't have any guys anymore. It is all. So we went from this bullshit made up situation, because let's make this perfectly clear. This idiocy that Jennifer Lawrence said in one of her interviews about there's never been a female hero before me. What kind of dumbass comment is that? I mean, haven't they ever heard of Ellen Ripley? Alien rings a bell. Aliens rings a bell at all? This was in 1979. 1979 is when the first Alien came out, with Ellen Ripley as the clear lead hero. People didn't even comment about, oh, we have a female. No, it was just, it's Ellen Ripley. It's the woman from the spaceship that gets attacked by the alien creature from hell, and she just keeps her cool, and she's clever and witty and cunning, and that's how she beats the things. And when there's space marines, she's not stronger than the space marines, because that's not real. That is bullshit. No one believes that. She's not quicker or faster. No. She wins by keeping her head cool, being cunning, being smart, caring about who she wants to protect. And I love this image right here, this poster for Alien, because you see a woman that is not trying to be a guy. Back in the day, short hair was fairly common in that type of, and yeah. But also notice how she's holding the child, right? You don't see this anymore. A woman being a hero in a horror movie while still being maternal, female, endearing in many ways. She's not beating the crap out of the Space Marines, but she stays cool when the Space Marines freak out, when they see something they've never seen before, something straight out of nightmares. That's why she's a hero. Not because she's stronger, not because she's faster, not because she beats the guys, and no, because of this. This was so much better. This was so much more intelligent than this crap that we're now told we have to believe. We don't get Luke Skywalker anymore. We get fucking Rey. That's how we are. We're going backwards. We're living in idiocracy, guys. That's unfortunately the way it is. And you know why I say they deserve to do poorly? Anya Taylor-Joy had some pretty shitty, wokey comments about how, in an interview with Chris Hemsworth, she was traveling to the past when they hated women. I mean, sweetheart, you should have gone to school. You should have finished school at least. Maybe then you would not say so many stupid things. You know, being famous, being rich does not make you educated if you don't put a little bit of an effort. When exactly is it that, oh, yes, women... No. All of this woke ideological persecution and men hating on women, again, it was never a thing. We never had. It's been 100 years since it hasn't been a thing by now. The idea that, women are not even thinking creatures. They need to be told by men and what. No one talks like that. No one thinks like that. It's all in these people's imagination. They still think that that's a real thing. And then you see crap like this. Then you see how George Miller had Eve Ensler from the monologue of the vagina or shit like that. This woke activist involved in Fury Road. And then everything starts making sense. I knew a little bit about this. I knew that they had consulted, right? This is the baby, sweet baby, or whatever stupid name it is, of that creepy consulting firm that does consulting for video games, and they tell them how to make the video games more woke so as to get more score with fucking BlackRock. This is the same thing. So George Miller had this woman involved, and that's how we went from Mad Max to this monologue of the vagina version of Mad Max. And then that's how we end up with shit like this. The many mothers. What the fuck are the many mothers? A bunch of women that are, what? Like a tribe of women? How do you fucking reproduce? Well, let's read about the vulvalini. Yeah, almost like vulva sounding. Fuck. The vulvalina, or the many mothers, is the tribe from which Furiosa descends. She descends from a... How do you descend from something that's only women? Well, that's very curious. Vulvalina in the green place, due to increasing toxicity, contaminated. The vulvalini appear to be at least partially raised. The vulvalini appear to at least partially raise their children in a sort of communal, keyword for commie, bullshit, communal setting. Young members having both immediate family parents and initiating mothers. No male members of the vulvalini are known. When Max and Nux and the 5 wives met vulvalini, there are 7 representatives, and you have the women here. According to production design Colin Gibson, the vulvalini display a broken matriarchal system. It manifested itself in banishing. Look at this crap. Look at how mental poison all of this shit is, and why it is great that it's failing so hard in the box office. It manifested itself in banishing all boy children to the outer swamps of the green place, and when they reached puberty, they would be visited by the vulvalini for sperm milking. Fucking disgusting. And the odd ritual of family. Family is a ritual, a matriarchal society, communal setting. These are fucking commies. That's what they are. All of these lunatics, they're dirty, commie, crazy people. And they are poisoning the culture through Hollywood, through movies and TV, and the way in which they influence everything they get their disgusting hands on. How fucked up is this? As such, banishing of men will learn to live. This is great. As such, those banished men would learn to survive by stilts walking the ooze and fishing for crows on the muddy mangroves between the green place and the desert. There is a little bit of that in Fury Road. You see some creatures in stilts walking. Those are the men that are banished. Banishing just because you're a man. How much of a disgusting creature do you have to be? How much of how much discrimination? What kind of bigotry is that? That's what these people are. They're racist. They're bigot. Even when they try not to be, they're the worst that they could possibly be. And yeah, that's the vulvalini and the banishing of boys, of their own baby children. They throw them to the muck, to a swamp, to be raised by other poor bastards like themselves. And then they get milked for sperm. What a fucking piece of crap that is. So you know what? I like the movie, but I'm glad it's failing as it is. I'm glad all of this shit is failing as it is. And you know what? When we get Deadpool and Wolverine, let's see how that goes in the box office. Let's see if it's really about people, not believing in movies anymore, or is it really about people being fed up with all of this shit that we just cannot take a drop of it anymore, even when it's in a somewhat okay movie. No, we don't want that anymore. Take your Rays, take your Furiosa, take your. I was seeing this. These are a piece of absolute garbage. Trigger warning. Another woke, empowered female girl boss movie. Trigger warning for Netflix. You know what this is? This is fucking Jessica Alba. Fucking 50-year-old or 40-something-year-old Jessica Alba, 5-0, 100 pounds soaking wet. That is also a trained assassin. And look how tiny she is. We have to believe that she throws around dudes, several. She's what is that you did for the government, Jessica Alba? Oh, I'm a trained killer. She's an assassin, guys. Yes. The CIA hires Jessica Alba when they need the toughest, strongest of them all. You know what? Go fuck yourself. You people are cultural and mental poison. And the way in which you purposefully try to brainwash people, well, I'm glad you're not making a fucking dime out of any of this. See you next time. Take care.